Okay, question 2 wants us to find the angle between the diagonals of the parallelogram. So this parallelogram has 4 corners, O, A, B, C. And when you're given points in that order, it's not just random, they do follow on O to A to B to C. So we know the 2 diagonals are O to B and A to C. So what we're being asked to do is find the angle, the acute angle, so this angle, between O to B and A to C. So we need to know what O to B and A to C are. O to B is easy. The vector O to B is just going to be 5, 5, 8, because that's the definition of a position vector. It's how to get from the origin to the coordinate. So that's just 5, 5, 8. A to C is a little trickier. Whoops. Let's just move this down a little bit. A to C is we're gonna have to go back towards O and then up to C. So that's going to be minus A plus C. So we're going to do minus 2, minus 8, minus 2, plus C's vector, which is 3 minus 3, 6. And that comes out at 1 minus 11, 4. So we've got O to B now, and we've got A to C. The next job is to remember how to find the angle between 2 vectors. Angle between 2 vectors, if we're dealing with O to B and A to C, is the dot product over the magnitudes, whoops, will because of the angle. So if we can work out these 3 things, O to B dot A to C, and the 2 magnitudes, and inverse cos it, we'll get the angle that we need. So that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to find the dot product first. OB dot AC. So that's 5, 5, 8 dotted with 1 minus 1, 4. 1 minus 11, 4. So that's going to be 5 times 1, which is 5, plus 5 times minus 11 is minus 55, plus 8 times 4, which is 32. Don't know why I've written 34 there, 32. So 5 minus 55 plus 32 is negative 18. At this point, that tells me that it's gonna get me an obtuse angle. If your dot product is negative, it's gonna output an obtuse angle, this angle here. But that's okay, that's just because we didn't know what angle we were finding. It turns out we're gonna be finding the obtuse angle, but as you can see here, those 2 angles together will make 180. So once we've finished, we're just gonna take the answer away from 180. So if we carry on now, we need to find the magnitude of those 2 vectors. So the magnitude of O to B is, I call it the 3D Pythagoras. We square these 3 terms and find the square root. So that's 25 plus 25 plus 64. 50 plus 64 is 114. For A to C, that's this one here. So that's 1 squared plus 11 squared. I could put the minus in, but I'm squaring it anyway, so I don't need it. Plus 4 squared. So that's 1 plus 121 plus 16, which comes out at 138. So that means we can now say that cos theta is minus 18 divided by root 114 times root 138. Minus 18 divided by root 114 times 138. Inverse cos of that gives me 98.3 degrees. So the angle that we're after is just 180 minus that. Which comes out at 81.7.